Okay, last week we talking about last week we talk about sebentar ini kok susah. Visions and missions ya. And then right now, what is vision? What is visions? Remember? Last week we talk about visions and missions. You make your own visions and then creating a few missions for you, and then you mentions the values that going to be your guidance to make visions and missions. Yeah. What is vision?
Goals. We what we want to be
What you want to be in the future? Yeah.
in the
Your
future.
dreams. Ada lagi? How about missions?
The way we reach the vision.
The way you want to be in the to achieve your visions. Yeah. That's good. It means that you didn't forget our subject last week, yeah? Today we're going to what is the difference between goals and objective? Did you watch the Did you watch the videos?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so can you explain to me what is the difference between goals and objective?
A goal is a broad direction setting statement. It
Hmm.
describes what you want to achieve through your effort. But an objective is, on the other hand, is quite specific.
Hmm.
It further defines a goal.
Yes, so goals are much wider and then more general than objective. Objective are more specific, yeah. If you open the PDF, goals are outcome statement that define what an organization is trying to accomplish. Yeah, and then objective are very precise, time-based, and measurable actions that support the completions of goals. Jadi kalau goals itu tujuan yang lebih, we have visions, missions, goals, and objective ya. Visions itu your dream, what you want to become in the future. Biasanya itu di awang-awang ya visions itu. Wanna become a rich person, want to become entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, want to become a president maybe. That's dreams, yeah. Your visions. How about missions? Missions is how can you uh, creating a path to lead you to achieving your dreams, to fulfilling your dreams, ya. Jadi visi itu yang cita-cita, misi itu adalah bagaimana cara kamu membuat langkah-langkah untuk mencapai visi tadi. Kemudian goals and objective. Goals itu adalah penjabaran dari visi itu tadi dalam bentuk yang lebih besar ya. For example, your goals is to be graduated from LP3I 3 years from now. That's your goals ya. And then objective itu very precise, time-based, measurable. For example, your objectives is to pass this subject. Apa itu? Untuk lulus dari mata kuliah ini. That's objective. Jadi goals itu 3 years from now you want to be graduated from LP3. Of course, kalau kamu mau lulus, kamu harus lulus untuk setiap subjeknya kan? Untuk setiap mata kuliah, setiap semester nggak ada ngulang. Betul nggak? Kalau kamu mau lulus dalam waktu 3 tahun, tepat? That's goals. Objektifnya kamu harus lulus dalam mata kuliah ini. On one go sekali ngambil, langsung lulus. That's the difference between goals and objective. Any questions? Jadi objektif itu lebih terstruktur ya, and then time based itu artinya dalam waktu a few months from now, maybe only 3 or 4 months from now, you have to be graduated or pass this subject ya. Kemudian Ada measurable actions-nya, bisa diukur. Kamu lulus dengan nilai A, B, or C, gitu ya. Seperti itu. Bisa dimengerti?
Yes, listen.
Okay, we're going to watch the videos. Sebentar ya. Video yang di itu kamu bukan yang ini kan ya? This is not the one ya? Okay, I'm going to share the videos about goals and objectives. Stop. YouTube. Loh. Mana ya tuh? Ada. Biasanya I have to mute my mana ini dia. Oke. Dengeran?
Goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics. You hear these words a lot in the business world, and often they're used incorrectly. Goals may be characterized as strategies. Strategies may be referred to as tactics. But it's essential to know the difference because goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics have distinct meanings. With a clear understanding of what each of these words mean, you'll be able to write more articulate and accurate program plans and proposals. So let's take a closer look at the definitions and some examples. A goal is defined as a broad aim toward which your efforts are directed. It's a what, not a how. In other words, it tells you where you are going rather than how you will get there. Typically, goals are broad statements such as educate customers on healthy eating or grow employee participation in wellness program. Objectives are closely tied to goals, and the two terms are often used interchangeably. But goals and objectives are different. An objective is a specific and measurable milestone that must be achieved in order to reach a goal. Some examples: increase customer attendance at health fairs, or increase employee registration for a weight management program. A strategy is a plan of action designed to achieve an objective. Strategies tell you how you're going to get there, the overall direction you're going to take. For example, inform consumers about health fair through loyalty program. Work with store directors to inform employees about weight management program. And finally, a tactic is a specific action step required to deliver on a strategy. Tactics are what you do, and for every strategy, there are a number of tactics, such as send all customers in the loyalty card database a postcard with details about a health fair, or provide store directors with a fact sheet about weight management program to distribute at a weekly meeting. And now that you have a better understanding of goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics, you can develop and execute more effective plans. And you'll be able to clearly articulate what you're doing and why you're doing it. Be sure to join us weekly, right here.
So, you how about that? You want me to replay the videos or you get the difference between goals, objective, tactics, and strategy? Udah dapat artinya, esensinya? Atau masih bingung? Mau diulang lagi? Diulang lagi sekali lagi ya. Because it's only 2 minutes. Tapi dalam 2 menit itu penjelasannya singkat, cuman detail. Ditonton lagi ya.
On retaildietitians.com, and don't forget a goal. Goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics. You hear these words a lot in the business world, and often they're used incorrectly. Goals may be characterized as strategies. Strategies may be referred to as tactics, but it's essential to know the difference because goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics have distinct meanings.
Distinct
With a
meaning itu
clear
arti yang
understanding
khusus.
of what each of these words mean, you'll be able to write more articulate and accurate program plans and proposals. So let's take a closer look at the definitions and some examples. A goal is defined as a broad aim toward quick.
Goals, broad aim artinya lebih luas, ya, sasaran yang lebih luas. Apa yang mau semua usaha kamu itu harus diarahkan
dulu,
ke sana.
Miss.
Lupa. Iya masih, tapi kalau saya unmute di sini nanti pada saat videonya mulai kamu double sounds nggak?
Miss.
Double sound, Miss.
Okay. Goals is a broad aim toward which your efforts are directed. Jadi goals itu ya lebih luas. Sasaran yang lebih luas tentang usaha kamu, kemana itu usaha kamu itu harus diarahkan untuk pencapaiannya. That's goals ya. Jadi goals itu lebih luas daripada objektif. Tapi goals itu di bawahnya misi. Remember, ya, goals berbeda dengan misi, missions. Jadi goals kamu ini have to based on your mission. Harus berdasarkan pada misi ya. Oke.
Which your efforts are directed. It's a what, not a how. In other words, it tells you where you are going rather than how you will get there. Typically, goals are broad statements such as educate customers on healthy eating or grow employee participation in a wellness program. Objectives are closely tied to goals, and the two terms are often used interchangeably. But goals and objectives are different. An objective is a specific and measurable.
Okay, can you see? Objective, a specific and measurable milestones. Milestone itu pencapaian ya. Jadi spesifik sama pencapaian yang bisa kamu ukur. That must be achieved in order to reach the goals. In order to reach goal. Jadi kamu harus memenuhi ini. Objektif kamu, tujuan jangka pendek ini yang terukur dan spesifik examples. You have to be pass this subject. Kamu harus lulus dari mata kuliah ini kan? For you to be graduated. Kalau kamu mau lulus, kalau kamu nggak lulus, kira-kira bisa. Kalau kamu nggak lulus kelas ini, you didn't pass this class, this subject. Kalau kamu nggak lulus kelas ini, harus ngulang. Bisa lulus kuliah nggak? Can you be graduated? Bisa diwisuda nggak?
Tidak.
Nggak akan kan? Jadi Randi, you have to graduated from my class dulu ya. Diwisuda dari kelas saya dulu ya.
Siap, Miss. Saya aja, Miss, yang kenal, Miss. Aduh.
Nggak apa-apa. Nanti berarti saya hafal sama suara kamu, hafal sama nama kamu. Berarti saya nggak akan tega ngasih kamu nilai kecil. You have to be remember my promise.
Love you too.
Milestone that must be achieved in order to reach a goal. Some examples: increase customer attendance at health fairs, or increase employee registration for a weight management program. A strategy is a plan of action designed to achieve an objective.
Strategi itu adalah rencana kamu untuk mencapai objektif tadi. Itu strategi. Nanti taktik beda lagi. Taktik itu how you will do, what will you do to achieving the objective. Itu bedanya, ya. Jadi vision, mission, goals, lebih makin ke bawah makin spesifik. Vision, mission, goals, kemudian kita bikin strategi, baru kita bikin taktik.
Strategies tell you how you're going to get there, the overall direction you're going to take. For example, inform consumers about health care through a loyalty program. Work with store directors to inform employees about weight management program. And finally, a tactic is a specific action step required to deliver on a strategy. Tactics are what you do, and for every strategy, there are a number of tactics.
Example for tactics ya, I ask you to watch the videos and then read the PDF files a day before our class started. That's my tactic, so you can get a full understanding about today's subject because you already watched the videos and then read the PDF files yesterday. Because I know in this classroom you have very difficult to understand about what I explained or the subjects for today because I explains all the subjects in English. That's your barrier, the language barrier. So in order to overcome the barriers means halangan or hambatan, my tactic is to ask you to read and watch the videos a day before we start. So when you read the video, when you watch the videos or read the PDF files, and then you get, oh, what is the meaning of this? You can ask me today. Yeah, that's the tactic.
Such as send all customers in the loyalty card database a postcard with details about a health fair, or provide store directors with a fact sheet about weight management program to distribute at a weekly meeting. And now that you have a better understanding of goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics, you can develop and execute more effective plans. And
Yeah. So you understand the difference between goals and objective. Ya, ngerti nggak? You want to ask me questions? Any questions based on your PDF files? Ada yang mau ditanyakan berdasarkan PDF yang kamu baca? Oke. Nggak apa-apa. Based on your PDF files, ada yang mau ditanyakan? Kalau enggak ya saya yang nanya. Berarti you get full understandings about today's subject, about goals and objective. So you mastering about this subject. So I'm going to ask you questions. Is that all right with you? Nggak ada yang mau nanya? Bingung, Bu. Saya mau nanyanya juga, udah harus bahasa Inggris. Mikirin pertanyaannya aja udah pusing. Apalagi dengar Ibu jawabnya. Ya. Coba dibaca dulu PDF-nya. Tanyakan yang which one that you cannot understand. Yang kamu nggak ngerti. If you have hard times to be on mic or on cam, you can write down the questions on the chat room. If you have difficulties to ask me questions, just write down the answers or the questions on the chat room. Boleh kok. Jadi nggak ada yang nanya. Ini sudah dimengerti, ini juga sudah dimengerti berarti ya. No questions kan? No questions? Nggak ada pertanyaan? Boleh. I'm going to ask you questions. On your PDF file, I already explained about criteria of SMART. What is SMART? SMART itu apa?
Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time.
Okay, thank you, Rifka. Teddy, can you explain about the specific one? Specific itu artinya apa? Teddy, S. M-nya siapa? Wants to explain the M1? M, A, R, T. M, A, R, N, T. Mau nyebut Randi nggak tega R-nya? Kasian. Anissa aja. Fauzia boleh? He explains the M part and then A. Nadifa boleh coba?
M is for measurable. That means how much or how many.
Okay, thank you M. A. Budi tadi, Budi boleh?
Ya, Miss.
E-nya apa?
I don't know, Miss.
Atau makanya dibaca kalau you don't know teh, baca itunya PDF filesnya di LMS. I already open the LMS 2 days before the class even started. 2 days ago.
Miss.
Dibaca kayak Teddy tuh lagi nyari-nyari jawabannya di PDF ya Tete ya. You're looking for the answers. Teddy is for S. Kamu buat apa tadi? E ya. Oke, Malvi boleh? Tetap ya dicari jawabannya Budi. Begitu dapat langsung kasih ini. R. Malvi boleh R?
R for realistic.
Realistic.
Artinya tuh apa ya? Realistik tuh kayak realita gitu, Bu.
Okay, based on reality ya. You have to make sure that your plan can be done by you. Misalnya kamu bisa ngelaksanain rencana kamu. It's realistic. Based on reality gitu. Kalau misalnya kamu, if you cannot drive a car, and then you cannot make a plan for you to drive a car. Kalau kamu nggak bisa nyetir mobil, bisa nggak kamu bikin rencana nyetir mobilnya? Enggak kan? Because you cannot drive the car. Maybe make a slightly assignment, bikin sedikit penyesuaian. Apa itu? You can ask someone to drive the car for you. Kayak begitu kan? That's realistic. R. T. The last one. Siapa yang mau? Musa boleh?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
T for timely.
Yeah.
Identify the time frame.
Okay, jadi gini, when you make a plan, you have to make sure that you have the measurement for SMART. S means, S itu apa? Specific. You have to make a specific plan, and then M, measurable. It can be measured. You have to know how to measure your plans. How can you do the plan according to your plans, ya? And then SM, apa ya? E ya? Apa itu E-nya?
Attainable.
Attainable.
Attainable. Apa itu attainable? Tadi udah dapat belum jawabannya? Tadi udah dapat belum? Atuh masa kamu tuh buka apa coba? Saya curiga kamu buka komik, bukan buka. You're not opening di LMS tapi buka komik ya, komik book. Ada itu coba di slides-nya nih. Nih, lihat. Measuring personal objective and performance using the SMART criteria. S, or specific answers the 6 W questions. What, where, when, yang kayak gitu-gitu. Remember? Ingat nggak? what, where, when, who, kayak begitu. Spesifik ya. Measurable, how much or how many. Jadi kamu bisa ngitung berapa banyak atau berapa lama atau butuhnya berapa buah gitu ya. Attainable, grow places, you're closer to the goal. Bisa dicapai. You have to make sure that your plans can be achieved. And that realistic, you are willing and able to apply it to yourself. Realistic itu artinya masuk akal. Gitu. Timely, identify the time frame. Timely itu artinya you have to make a deadline. Contohnya gini, saya harus I have to be graduated from LP3I 3 years from now. I have to pass this class maybe in we only have 8 meetings, means only 3 months left ya. You have to take your final exams on 3 months from now. Ujian akhir itu 3 bulan lagi dari sekarang. This is the framework of 6M. Who, what, when, how, where, when sama what udah. Who, what, where, when, kemudian whom, yang kayak gitu-gitu. Ya? Any questions? Nggak ada pertanyaan? Integrating goals and objectives with corporate social responsibility. GE, what is GE? General Electrical. Perusahaan elektronik combines environmental responsibility with the business strategy to providing the best wind energy device. Questions? This is vision, mission, strategy. This is the goals. These are the goals and objectives. Tiap bagian punya tujuan sama pencapaiannya. Vision, mission itu relatively broad, lebih luas daripada yang ke arah bawah ini relatif lebih spesifik. Dari segi waktunya, yang vision mission ini for the futures, and then the goals and objective itu lebih singkat waktu pencapaiannya, ya. Nggak ada pertanyaan? Udah ngerti? Sudah bisa dimengerti? So, can you make your own goals and objective? Can you make your own goals and objective? Bisa bikin sendiri? Kenapa? Dia? Agak curiga saya. Kenapa pada diam? Bisa ngerti banget atau nggak ngerti banget? Cuma ada dua artinya, kalau diam aja, ngerti banget atau nggak ngerti banget?
Nggak ngerti.
Nggak ngerti?
Gak ngerti banget, Miss.
Oke, baca dulu. 5 menit tanya sama saya bagian mana yang nggak ngertinya. Makanya dibuka PDF filenya. Kalau ngerasa nggak ngerti itu. Kenapa? Karena yang rajin di kelas ini makin pintar. Mereka mau membacanya, mau nontonnya. Yang nggak ngerti makin keteteran, makin lama. Kenapa? Karena mereka udah ngerasa nggak ngerti dan mereka nggak mau buka. Makanya coba dibuka. Sebetulnya kamu ngerti baca PDF-nya juga. Coba dibaca, nggak ngertinya sebelah mana? You can ask me questions anytime. Dibuka LMS-nya. 5 menit cukup? Budi sama Randi harus tanggung jawab nggak ngertinya di sebelah mana ya. Dibaca. Percuma saya nggak bisa ngejelasin dari awal lagi atau ngulang waktu. Jadi you have to be more specific. Bagian sebelah mana nggak ngertinya. Teddy juga ya. Berarti kamu nggak bisa baca LMS-nya ya? Nggak bisa baca PDF-nya. Coba dibaca sekarang. Kamu tanya sama saya, which part that you cannot understand? Bagian mana yang kamu nggak ngerti?
Bu, Miss, LMS-nya nggak bisa dibuka dari kemarin, Miss.
Jadi kamu belum baca PDF-nya?
Iya, Miss.
Hari ini bisa dibuka nggak?
Lagi dicoba, Miss.
Sebentar, kalau gitu I'm going to share the PDF files on your WhatsApp group ya.
Siap, Miss.
Mana WhatsApp grupnya? Nah, silakan. Berapa menit?